We have all been here before. Homesick, feeling miserable, plagued by the common cold or the flu, mixing up a cauldron of things, including pain relievers and decongestants. When suddenly, wafting through the air, you smell the familiar smell of your mother's homemade chicken noodle soup. The strength starts to return as you know that healing is about to start again. Today, as I stood waiting for this magical potion to warm up, I decided, let's go ahead and find out why. I wanted the answers to, when did we start using chicken soup? Is this the best thing to do while I'm sick? No. Do I have anything better to do? No. So let's go ahead and dive in. Naturally, this journey begins with quite a bit of research. Since I'm not feeling 100%, today's research lab is going to be held over on the almighty Google. The first question that I wanted answered was when? When did we start doing this? How long have humans been using chicken soup as a cure for feeling sick? That led me to my first article, which was written by Greg Richter for Penn Medicine. In this article, it points me to an actual research study done by the American College of Chest Physicians. In their research, this miracle cure can be traced back as early as the 12th century in Egypt, with a Jewish physician by the name of Moshe prescribing it for things such as respiratory tract infections. His recommendations were actually based on earlier Greek writings. How they came to discover that it worked is something that's been lost to the sands of time, unfortunately. My next question was, well, how does it work? Surely there's some good science that points you in the right direction to figuring this out. And, surprise, surprise, there is a research paper to why chicken soup, of all things, works. The first thing we need to dissect is hydration. When we're sick, typically we run a fever, we've got a runny nose, maybe we're coughing up mucus and stuff. All these things, if we're left on our normal intake of liquids, would leave us dehydrated in the long run. This is where chicken soup actually starts working its magic. Not only is the broth containing water, but it's also full of nutrients and electrolytes that can help you get rehydrated faster, essentially giving you the weapons you need to fight back against the sickness. Quite naturally, when we're sick, we're also not very hungry. Most soups contain proteins and carbohydrates that can help your body's immune system actually start beating down the virus sooner, because you're getting nutrients and vitamins and things that you wouldn't get had you not been eating. And last but not least, the secret weapon of soup is actually the temperature. Being a hot liquid, it allows for things to break down easier, so whether that's the congestion in your nose or your lungs, the hot liquid helps break these things down. And, well, as gross as it sounds, turns them into a bit of a soup and allows your airways to actually become clearer faster. So while this is the condensed soup version of the who, what, where, when, and why, it does satisfy my curiosity, at least, to find out a little more about chicken soup, its influence on culture, and how long it's been around. It's crazy to think that it's been almost 1,000 years, at least on documentation, that we've been giving soup to the sick. So who'd have thought that our parents were actually giving good, solid medical advice? Now, unfortunately, I'm not feeling good, so it's time for me to take a nap, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Thank you.